Listen, Donald Trump just became the new president of the United States based off this incident. Now, where I'm getting pissed off is, why are people saying this was staged, this was fake? I'm like, bruh, Donald Trump is public enemy #1. He needs security for the rest of his life. Even before this incident, he's the most hated guy in America. So by your logic, there's nobody else that want this guy dead? It's like people love to hate Donald Trump because it's hip, it's cool. It's like, bro, you just turned him into the new Tupac. That's what he is. He is the new Tupac of politics. Y'all tried to fucking take him out just for his views on America? Now, here's why this guy is the new Tupac. Because there's so many goddamn squares that don't know what it feels like to be shot, right? I was shot 6 times back in 2018 on my way to the goddamn gym. And I left the hospital after 6 days. But during those 6 days, bro, I wanted revenge. I was hopped up on adrenaline. I was angry. I was pissed off. I was shocked. My body went into shock. Same as Tupac. There's a photo of Tupac back in 1994. He was shot 5 times. And guess what? He was on camera and he gave the cameraman the middle finger. Why did he do that? By your logic, that was a photo op. No, Pac was pissed off. I don't know why people think this was staged. Bro, he was shot. Now, people are trying to say, oh, why did Donald Trump fist pump? Was that a photo op? Was this staged? Why was he crazy enough to be all hopped up and excited and defiant after being shot at? It's called adrenaline. It's called his body went into shock. He was pissed off. He was mad. He was defiant. And rightfully so. He was shot at. You people don't know what it feels like to be shot at, let alone have those bullets inside you. Now, this was not staged because this guy, he could have been dead. This was the definition of a hit. People are trying to say, well, how did he miss his goddamn head? Why did he graze his ear? Bro, this was a headshot that was botched. This was a botched headshot. Okay, this was a Call of Duty botched headshot. That's what this was. Because Donald Trump, he turned his head. That's why the bullet grazed his ear at the last minute. That's the crazy part. The fact that he turned his head, that saved his life. The fact that Donald Trump, he turned his head, that saved his life. That bullet was meant to go into the back of his head, but it grazed his ear because that's how he turned his head. So yes, this was a hit. This was a botched headshot. But yes, he is a modern day Tupac. The fact that he stood up and he said, fight, fight, USA, fight, because he was pissed off. Well, listen, when you survive gunshots, you think that you are Superman. I'm saying this from experience. Look at Tupac. Tupac, he gave the camera the middle finger because he was pissed off, he was hyped up, and he was defiant. He wanted revenge. Same as Donald Trump. He wanted revenge. I wanted revenge. So, if you survived gunshots, why wouldn't you feel like a fucking badass? Bro, that's called instincts. That's called human body emotion instincts. Because the guy that shot me, dude, I wanted revenge. That's the point. I was plotting revenge. I wanted that guy dead. Okay? That's called adrenaline. My goal was to leave the hospital as soon as possible after being shot 6 times. I left after 6 days. I wanted that guy dead, but luckily he got arrested. But my friends, they wanted that guy dead. They wanted to find him and gun him down because they were mad that somebody would try to fucking shoot me, right? So I was hopped up on adrenaline. I wanted to tear somebody's head off, right? The moment I got shot, I was pissed off. I'm like, wow, why would somebody want to shoot me? The fuck? All I was doing was just going to the goddamn gym, minding my own business. And some racist Latino Spanish gangster shot me. So, yes, I wanted that guy dead. But the fact that that asshole, he couldn't get the job done, bro, I felt like I was fucking Superman. I felt like nobody could touch me. I felt like the Hulk. I wanted to tear somebody's head off. That's called adrenaline after being shot. Like, wow, why are people trying to say this was staged? Bro, that was instincts that the human body gives you after going through that kind of dramatic event. Bro, he was shot at in front of millions of people on TV everywhere. So why wouldn't you be hyped up after surviving near death in front of millions of people? You are saying you would just run and hide? No. He was surrounded by his security, and he found out he survived multiple gunshots. He found out he survived a near-death experience because that shooter, he missed. He shot at Donald multiple times, but he just missed. But that one shot at his ear, that was meant to be a headshot. But Donald Trump, he turned his head at the last minute, man. Donald is supposed to be dead right now as we speak. I don't know why people are not trying to grasp this. This was not staged. But yes, Trump, he had every right to get up and say, fight, fight. Like, he was pumped. He was hyped up. He wanted to fight somebody. He wanted to buy somebody's ear off, okay? He wanted to kill somebody. That's how it feels to be shot. Ask 50 Cent. When you are shot at, you want to tear somebody's head off. You are pissed off. You are angry that somebody would try to do that to you. It's like you are shocked, right? Because nobody goes through life saying to themselves, you know what, someday I'm going to be shot. No, nobody sees this coming. So when it happens, your body goes into shock and you get tons of adrenaline. That's what happened to Tupac. That's why he gave the camera the bird. That's why the Donald raised his fist up. That's why he gave a fist pump. That pose was iconic. That was his version of the Tupac giving a cameraman the fucking bird. He got his own Tupac picture. That picture will be iconic for hundreds of years, okay? But that was random. This was not staged, man. Listen, why would the Donald stage this, right? Because let's say, okay, if he knows he's going to be shot at, why would he talk all cocky and arrogant? You would think he would talk pretty goddamn tense. Go back and watch that rally. He was the same old Donald. If this was staged, he wouldn't talk cocky. He wouldn't talk arrogant. He wouldn't be a loudmouth in this rally if he knew he was going to be shot at. Because let's say this was staged. He don't know if the guy will botch the bullet. He don't know. That's my point. This was real. This was fucking real. Because if you know you are going to be shot at, you don't talk cocky. You don't talk arrogant. You become well reserved based on your verbiage because you are going to be shot at. No, he was still talking. Bro, he was having a conversation with his audience. He was the same cocky ass Donald. He did not see these bullets coming. He did not know this was going to happen. This was random. The fact that people are dead, man, I feel so bad for the person that went to that rally and now he is dead. That was sad stuff. I hate when people who are innocent die. I hate when innocent people die for no reason. When he went to that rally out of good faith. That's the sad part. We need to be talking about the guy that died at that rally. He was an innocent bystander. That was fucked up, man. But overall, yes, I do feel like Donald Trump is the new Tupac of politics because he has tons of haters and people want him dead, just like Pac. What the fuck is the difference? But Trump got lucky. Trump got lucky, man. He's supposed to be dead. That bullet was aimed for the back of his head. That's why it grazed his ear. So, no, this was not staged. And Trump, he had every right to fist pump, right? He had every right to stand up defiant and act like he was goddamn Clark Kent. because he survived a near-death experience. And yes, if you saw his ear was bleeding. His ear has a cut. I'm like, bro, his ear was shot at. His ear has a cut. You can see it. So yes, the bullet did aim at his ear. So this was real. That was real blood. His ear is really, really damaged. So yes, this was not staged. This was real. And this dude, he secured his election. There's no way in hell Biden is going to win this election. It's all the fucking Donald Trump show. This election belongs to the motherfucking Donald, because now he has the sympathy vote. People feel sorry for Donald Trump. Because listen, I don't care how you feel about him. Bro, nobody deserves to die over fucking politics. That's stupid. That's like dying over fake pro wrestling. Like, why? Like, why would you kill somebody based off your beliefs on their politics? It's like, what the fuck? How does that affect your life? That makes no sense. That's why the fucking Donald will win this year's election. Because now people feel sorry for him. Because, like, he did not deserve this to happen to him. Nobody does. Nobody in politics deserves to die. It's like, yes, I think Joe Biden sucks, but I don't want him dead. Like, what the fuck? Bro, it's not that serious. It's just politics. Get a fucking job. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want people dying off politics. Trump did not deserve this. That's it. I'm done.